An important announcement from HDFC Bank. A giant interest rate for your fixed deposit that you deposit this month. Enjoy special interest rates based on deposit amount and the government security. Call 0718 800 999. HDFC.
In a few moments, the news.
A giant interest rate for your fixed deposit that you deposit this month. Enjoy special interest rates based on deposit amount and the government security.
This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
(8:45). This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by J. Yogaraj and read by Soundithavam. The Minuwangoda corona clusters increased to 2,451. The Manning market closed for trading from tomorrow. Minister Kelly Rambukwala says that the 20th Amendment to the Constitution has been presented democratically. MP Rishad Badruddin will attend the parliamentary sessions tomorrow and day after. The Ministry of Justice has called on the general public to express their views with regard to the new constitution. In world news, 5 killed and 20 injured in building explosion in Karachi. In sports, Messi equals another record in Barcelona win. The Minuwangoda corona clusters increased to 2,451. 109 infected persons have been identified today. 37 of them are employees of the Minuwangoda garment factory and their contacts at quarantine centres. 20 contacts of the employees were identified today from society. The other 49 were identified from the Paliagoda wholesale fish market. Meanwhile, the quarantine curfew will be imposed within the Gampaha district from 10 p.m. today to 5 a.m. on Monday. The decision has been taken due to a surge in the number of coronavirus cases reported within the district. Currently, a quarantine curfew has been imposed in 24 police areas across the country. Police spokesman DIG Ajit Rohana says that vehicles will be allowed to pass through the Gampaha district during the quarantine curfew, and however, vehicles will not be allowed to stop. The Manning market in Petta has been closed from tomorrow morning till 5 a.m. on Monday. The Manning Market Traders Association said the decision was reached on the instructions received from the police. Minister Kelly Rambukwala says that the 20th Amendment to the Constitution has been presented democratically. Taking part in the debate in Parliament, he said that the draft bill has not been introduced by force. Minister Mahindananda Alutgamage said that the opposition is trying to create an unnecessary fear in society about the amendment. MP Gayantha Karunatilaka said that the 20th Amendment is a hard blow on the democracy of the country. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
A giant interest rate for your fixed deposit that you deposit this month. Enjoy special interest rates based on deposit amount and the government security. Call 0718 800 999.
The Sergeant-at-Arms of Parliament, Narendra Fernando, has informed the Secretary to the Ministry of Health and Indigenous Medicine to take steps in order to allow Vanni District Parliamentarian Rishad Badruddin to participate in the sittings of Parliament tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Copies of this letter have been forwarded to the Commissioner General of Prisons and the Director General of Health Services. The Sergeant-at-Arms has taken this step following an order issued by Speaker Mahindaya Pabewardena at the committee stage debate on parliamentary business held this afternoon. The letter states that according to the provisions of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act, it was decided at the committee stage debate on parliamentary business that MP Rishad Badruddin should be allowed to attend the sittings of Parliament tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. The decision was taken by the Speaker following a request made by party leaders that arrangements should be made for Rishad Badruddin to attend the sittings of Parliament. That's local news.
An important announcement from HDFC Bank. A giant interest rate for your fixed deposit that you deposit this month. Enjoy special interest rates based on deposit amount and the government security. Call 0718 800 999. HDFC.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Vidamahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
The Ministry of Justice has called on the general public to express their ideas and views with regards to the drafting of the new constitution. In a release, Secretary to the Ministry of Justice, MMPK Mayadunne, stated that any member of the public who wishes to submit any proposal relating to the drafting of the new constitution can send their submissions to the Secretary of the Expert Committee appointed to draft the new constitution. Proposals can be submitted in Sinhala, Tamil or English. All proposals must be submitted on or before the 30th of November. The release also adds that the committee would appreciate if the submissions are made as concisely as possible. Submissions can be sent via email to experts.compublic@yahoo.com or by registered post to room number 32, Block 2, BMICH, Baldaloka Mavata, Colombo 7. That was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
In Watchlight, the consumers complain about the price hikes in vegetables, fruits and fresh milk packets. This has caused much inconvenience, especially to the low-income families. Although there is a control price declared for these commodities, there are still some errant traders who sell these goods in an arbitrary manner, which has resulted in unreasonable price hikes. This is for the attention of the Consumer Affairs Authority, CAA, and came to you in Watchlight. In news from around the world, in the headlines, 5 killed and 20 injured in building explosion in Karachi. Gunmen take up to 20 hostage in Georgian bank and demand $500,000. France bans Islamist group after killing of teacher. A powerful explosion ripped through a 4-story building in Pakistan's Sindh province, killing at least 5 people and injuring 20 others. At least 2 floors of the building near Maskan Chaurangi in the Gulshan-e-Iqbal area in Karachi was severely damaged, leading authorities to fear that the toll may rise. The death toll in the incident has increased to 5, Faisal ED of the ED ambulance service said. 7 of the injured are said to be in critical condition. Unidentified gunmen took up to 20 people hostage in Georgia on Wednesday in a branch of the Commercial Bank of Georgia in the town of Zugdidi, the police said, according to the TV channel Mtavari. Negotiations are underway and the gunmen were demanding a sum of $500,000. France will ban an Islamic group named after the late Sheikh Yazin as part of a crackdown on militants following the murder of a French schoolteacher last week, government spokesman Gabriel Attal said today. Samuel Paty was beheaded on October 16th by an 18-year-old of Chechen origin seeking to avenge his victim's use of caricatures of the Prophet Muhammad in a clause on freedom of expression. The police shot the attacker dead. Back to the headlines of the world news. 5 killed and 20 injured in building explosion in Karachi. Gunmen take up to 20 hostage in Georgian bank and demand $500,000. And France bans Islamist group after killing of teacher. That's world news.
Development News is brought to you by
When Aya bought a motorbike, he bought 2 helmets. So sweet of him. I'm sure the other one is for me.
In whatever we do, we Sri Lankans are always thinking of others. When we get Munchie Super Cream Crackers, they're not just for ourselves. Munchie Super Cream Cracker. Super kiyanne nikang neveyi.
The President's Media Division said in a news release that infrastructure development projects in Himbalaya-Kada Wilgamua in the Matale district has commenced. During his visit to the Matale district recently, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa instructed officials to execute development projects expeditiously, giving priority to the essential constructions and provision of service facilities. The purpose of the visit was to talk to the rural people about their long-standing unresolved issues, present them to the officials and provide solutions. That came to you in development news.
When Tati bought a new family car, it wasn't just for the 4 of us.
It's a 10-seater van. Enough for friends and relatives too.
Mummy insisted on building an extra room in our new house.
Well, you never know who'll come to stay. We need more pillows too.
When I was studying late, Nangi would come by to help.
No, I don't know physics, but I do know you need a Munchie Super Cream Cracker.
In whatever we do, we Sri Lankans are always thinking of others.
When we get Munchie Super Cream Crackers, they're not just for ourselves.
Munchie Super Cream Cracker. Super kiyanne nikang neveyi.
Sports News is brought to you by
Munchie Chocolate Cream Biscuit. Chocolate in every bite.
Lionel Messi scored in a jointly record 16 Champions League season, and 17-year-old Pedri netted his first senior goal as Barcelona beat Ferencvaros. Messi struck from the penalty spot to give Barca the lead after he was felled at the end of a weaving run. Ansu Fati volleyed Barca's second, with Felipe Coutinho adding a third. Gerard Pique was sent off for a foul that set up Iho Karatin to narrow the deficit with a penalty, but Pedri and Ousmane Dembele ensured Barca's win. That's sports news. We look at business news next.
Hey guys, we've got our very own Queen Bear here to review something for us.
Okay, here we go. It's the right amount of crunch and OMG, so much chocolate. The texture is so good. It's creamy and velvety and just so much chocolate. The packaging is super cool and new and there's like so much chocolate. And OMG, the taste, it tastes like so good and there's so much chocolate. Like with every bite. 10 out of 10 for me.
Munchie Chocolate Cream Biscuit. Chocolate in every bite.
Empower your dreams with NSV Wings. NSV Wings. Recharge the high goals.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
High-speed Airtel 4G will operate in the efficient 850 MHz band and deliver a differentiated network experience through superior indoor coverage. Airtel Lanka today said that it has been allotted 4G spectrum by the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka and will soon launch its high-speed mobile broadband services across the country. Airtel 4G will operate in the efficient 850 MHz band, which has higher signal propagation. This will translate into a superior 4G network experience for customers with wider network availability and, most importantly, better indoor coverage. That's business news. Economic news up next.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
The wait is over and it's time for you to experience happiness. It's time to remap the graph for success. It's time to rebuild your empire. It's time to initiate your entrepreneur dreams. Empower your dreams with NSV Wings. Get your 2-year personal loan for just 7% per annum, starting from 500,000 rupees to 10 million rupees. All you need is just one guarantee. NSV Wings. Recharge the high goals.
Economic news, courtesy of
Business Deals, now easy. It just takes a few taps only. Anytime, get it done, all connected. Best discounts with real time. LOLC Real Time. Now download LOLC Finance Real Time app for your LOLC savings account. Attractive interest rates, transactions anytime, anywhere with a zero cost and no benefits.
UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has appointed Lord Davis of Abbotsford CBE as the new Prime Minister's trade envoy for Sri Lanka. Lord Davis will support the UK's trade and investment promotion objectives through high-level access to Sri Lankan and UK stakeholders, opening doors for UK businesses to catalyse deals that will bring benefits to both countries, the British High Commission in Colombo said. That's economic news.
Hello, Puta. Did you land already?
We're in transit and our flight got delayed.
How is Shani? Poor thing with her pregnancy.
Calm down, everything is sorted. Why, I have my LOLC World Card with me. We are at the VIP lounge.
LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Taking a look at the weather report to conclude, the Met Department says showers will occur at several places in the western and Sabragama provinces and in the Kandy, Nuwara, Gaul and Matara districts. Fairly strong gusty winds, about 50 kilometers per hour, can be expected in the north-central and northwestern provinces and in the Trincomalee, Batticaloa, Matara and Hamatara districts and in the western slopes of the central hills. To conclude this news broadcast, a recap of the headlines. The Minuangoda corona clusters increased to 2,451. The Manning market closed for trading from tomorrow. Minister Kele Rambakwala says that the 20th Amendment to the Constitution has been presented democratically. MP Rishad Badruddin will attend the parliamentary sessions tomorrow and day after. The Ministry of Justice has called on the general public to express their views with regard to the new Constitution. 5 killed and 20 injured in building explosion in Karachi. And Messi equals another record in Barcelona win.